So what are we doing today, Sax? Today we're going to be doing an upper body workout, focusing mainly on chest, back, and shoulders, but mainly on the stabilizers muscles, because we want to actually focus on having a proper posture, a proper strength on the shoulders, because most of us, we work 9-to-5 jobs, we stand like sitting on the desk, or we just have a wrong posture, which makes our traps being overused instead of having the shoulders being retracted properly and have the proper strength and endurance to have that nice posture. So here we're going to be using a resistance band. So here we have the Gymaholic one. If you don't have one, you can just use a dumbbell, a barbell if you have access to it. Otherwise, you can do some alternative using bodyweight exercises, because not every movement will require a band. But here the band will allow us to do certain movements that will get better when you use the band versus bodyweight exercises. But anyway, the structure is about 3 sections. So we have 3 exercises per section. Each of them will focus on different areas of that upper body. So first exercise will be chest usually, the second will be back, and the third one will be to stabilize the muscle in the shoulders. And then, so it's 45 seconds per each exercise, and then we got 30 seconds of rest. And then move on to the second section, same thing, and then 30 seconds of rest, move on to the last section, same thing, 30 seconds of rest, and this entire sequence makes up 1 round. And today we're gonna aim for 3 to 5 rounds, and we're gonna get started right now. So I have the resistance band here, I have the workouts on the whiteboard, I would call that, it's actually my phone. And I have also the workout in the Gymaholic app, which will have the timer with it. So I'm gonna start it right now. We're starting in 5 seconds. The first exercise will be push-up, and let's get started. So banded push-up, take the band, put it behind your shoulders. Try to have a nice grip, and go all the way down, all the way up. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Try to keep the pause at the top so it creates tension. And also take your time on the way down, no rush. The goal is not to do 10,000 push-ups, the goal is to make each rep count. Keep your core tight. Your glutes not too high up. Whew. Okay, so next one, bent over rows. This one, go here. You can do it standing if you want. I really enjoy doing it sitting, so I don't have to move too much in terms of to show you all the angles. You can switch the grip here, underhand. Bioneates love to do underhand rows. You can do normal bent over rows here. It's going to target different areas of your back. Let me show you. Next one, 3D band pull aparts. So this one is tricky. Take the band, you do a front raise, and then you pull apart here. The goal is really to go as far back with your shoulders as you can. Keep it straight here. Go front. It's supposed to be a warm-up with your shoulders, but as you can see, it's very difficult to do, especially if you do it properly. Take your time. And my shoulders on fire. This is a great movement to do if you're doing anything heavy with your shoulders, like overhead press. Do these movements as a warm-up. It's gonna kill you. Okay, so we got 30 seconds of rest. That was the first section, and then we'll move on to the second section in a minute. 30 seconds. I'm going to switch the angle at every round, so we have 3 rounds total, so you can see how to do the movement properly. But you know, in these ones we try to really focus on the activation of the muscle, not so much on the speed or not so much on the number of reps. We need to activate the muscle properly and feel every muscle fibers and try to switch the angles at every set so you can target heavy areas of the muscles. Next one, low cable fly. So you can create more tension by making the band a bit tighter. Like, as you can see, I'm sitting on the two sides of the band. It's too difficult, and just do one side. The two sides for me is enough. So here, you're really not trying to. So you see, my shoulders are retracted. It's all chest. Feel your chest from the bottom to the up position. And the goal is not so much to go as high as you can, it's just to really pull it as high as you can without forcing it. Next one, Superman pull. You don't need the band on this one. We try to hold the position at the top for about a second or two. Keep your traps dropped. Don't activate them too much, because that's not the goal here. The goal is to activate your lower back while also activating your shoulder stabilizer muscle. Okay, so we got 30 seconds of rest. Move on to the third section. I gotta make sure, for 25 minutes, that's when my camera kind of stops. I don't wanna make that mistake again, so I'm just double checking on that. Okay, third section, I'm starting with lying chest press, neutral grip. I really enjoy this one. It feels like a push-up, like a diamond push-up, but lying. You can do that with dumbbell too. But here we're gonna use that, the band, for it. Same thing here, you're gonna do it behind your shoulders. We got 6 more seconds. Okay. So we're doing lying. So here it's the same thing, shoulders retracted. It's all chest. You should feel the contraction of the chest. Your arms are just following the movements. They're not supposed to be the one pushing. You see my triceps are not extended. Just a little bit bent, but not as extended because I'm not trying to work my triceps so much. It's all chest. Okay. Next one, lat pull down. Let's try to find the right angle. So same thing here, you go here. Try to go as far back as you can. Or you can attach it to something, something at the top and do a real lat pull down, but I like to do it on my neck because it's pretty useful. I don't have to find anything to attach it to. The goal here is to keep your wrist neutral and to activate your lats as much as you can by putting your elbows as low as you can, closer to your body as possible. Okay, next one is lateral raise. So we're gonna work on our shoulders. So here we're gonna do just one loop. I think that should be enough. The goal here is the same thing when trying to go as high as you can, but without going above, without using the traps. It's all deltoids. Try to pull at the top, 1 second. To make it more difficult, you can sit on the second part of the band. But here with this one, you get a better range of motion. So the key is really to keep your trap down, because if you do the movement by just using the trap, you're gonna feel tension here. This is not the goal. Okay, so that was 1 round. We have 2 more rounds. I'm gonna try to switch the angle without talking too much, and also without spending too much time finding the right position. Just so you can see different angles, if that matters to you. Okay. We try to be more perpendicular. So yeah, it should take us 30 minutes total for 3 rounds. Okay, so now go to pull-up. You can switch to diamond push-up. Diamond push-ups if you want to have a better difficulty. I like to do pose at the bottom and pose at the top to really control the movement. Okay. Next one, bent over row. Try for the single first. Switch again. Next one, okay, so I think I skip an exercise. Okay, just notice that. 3D band pull. So I'm sorry, I skip an exercise on the second section. I'm gonna move it on the app. It's a reverse push-up, but that's for the next one. So it's very difficult. If you can do it, find an alternative like rear delt raises, something a little bit different. This can be difficult. Okay, let's move one side. Okay. Yeah, so second section, like I said, I missed the third exercise, which is targeting the shoulders. It's a reverse push-up. We're gonna not forget it this time. Normally you should feel relief on your trap and your neck if you have neck tension by working the shoulders. Okay, next one, low cable fly. This one I like to do double. It's more difficult. So here I'm not doing a bicep curl, it's just, you see, my arms are not fully straight and not fully bent. Using that proper hook to just start with the chest. down, Superman pull, so without the band. You can do it with the band too, but it's a bit harder to set up. Next one, which I missed last time, reverse push-up. So it's as if you're about to do a bridge, but you just push as up as you can without lifting your butt. Just gonna work on your shoulder stabilizer. Try to pause at the top and release. Make sure you warm up your wrists before doing this movement, because it can be difficult if you have tight wrists. Okay, so we got 30 seconds of rest, and then move on to the third section. So I put the structure in the Gymaholic app, but I haven't put the exercise name properly, because I'm gonna add the videos after. And then when that's done, you should have it available in the app, so it's gonna be easier. Okay, the next one, lying chest press. So same thing behind your shoulders. So the chest should be initiating the movement. Neck neutral, and arms just follow. Try to be explosive on the way up, slow down, the way down, explosive on the way down. Next one will be back pull down. Here. Next one, lateral raises. Really try to keep your wrist neutral, neck neutral. And like I said, your chop shouldn't be above here. It's all built. If it's too hard, keep your knees a little bit closer so you have better range of motion. it's really hard not to involve your traps here, so please try to be mindful of that. That's it. So that's been 2 rounds. We have 30 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna attack with our last round, third and last round. So it's been 19 minutes. I'm just gonna double check the camera is not shut down yet. Okay, we're good. So next, push up. Try to spread your fingers as much as possible. That one was fire. Okay, bent over rows. Try to do on this one. Maybe a little better. Next one, 3D bend pull apart. Make it easier, we can use closer. Even holding it here is already a really good exercise in itself. Listen, the front raise is going to work. You know, the front of the delta is small. So if you remove that part and just do that part's going to target mainly the stabilizers of your shoulders, which is already pretty good. Okay, so 30 seconds of rest, and then move on to the second section of the last round. Now we have low cable fly. Next one, reverse push up. Ooh, almost good. Okay. Remember to breathe. And all the way down. Exhale. Okay, so we got 20 seconds of rest and then the last section of the last round. Don't hesitate to stretch in between the rounds. It's going to allow you to feel better. Okay. Next one, lying chest press. Try to get that mind-muscle connection. Kind of alternate. Press to fly. Next one, lat pull down. Ah. Next one, lateral raises. Okay, so give me 1 second, I'm gonna pause the timer. Okay, so that was 3 rounds, 3 exercises per section. We have 3 sections, so basically we did 27 sets total for the chest, back, and shoulders. So that's a combination of all of them. So that's pretty good. If you want to make it more difficult, you can aim for 5 rounds, but we basically did it in 30 minutes, which is a pretty good strength workout, but if you want to do it more difficult, usually I aim for 4 or 5 rounds, but today I want to do 3 rounds. I want to keep myself a little bit safe because I have a harder workout tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you liked it. If some of the movements are too difficult for you or they're involving the wrong muscle, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see you next time.